In this podcast episode, Jordan Peterson sits down with Mark Changizi, an evolutionary biologist and psychologist. Their conversation delves into the intricate relationship between color perception, emotional signaling, and the evolution of language and culture. The episode begins with an exploration of visual perception, particularly how our brains interpret the world around us. Changizi explains that our perception is not merely a passive reception of visual stimuli. Rather, it is an active process shaped by evolutionary pressures. He illustrates this by discussing how our brains create a coherent picture of our environment, even when one eye is blocked. This phenomenon highlights the brain's ability to synthesize information from both eyes, allowing us to perceive depth and transparency. Changizi emphasizes that this perceptual ability is not just a biological accident, but serves a functional purpose. The brain's capacity to combine visual inputs enables us to navigate complex environments, identify objects, and respond to social cues. This foundational understanding of perception sets the stage for the subsequent discussion on how color vision evolved. As the conversation progresses, Changizi presents his hypothesis regarding the evolution of color vision. Traditionally, it has been suggested that color vision developed primarily to help our ancestors identify ripe fruits in the forest. However, Changizi challenges this notion, proposing that the primary function of our color vision is to enhance our ability to read emotional signals from others. He argues that the ability to detect subtle changes in skin tone, particularly in relation to blood flow, is crucial for interpreting emotional states. This perspective shifts the focus from a purely survival-based explanation to one that emphasizes social interaction. By being able to perceive emotional cues, such as blushing or paling, individuals can better navigate social dynamics, fostering cooperation and understanding within groups. This insight into the evolutionary purpose of color vision underscores the importance of emotional communication in human relationships. Building on the theme of emotional signaling, Changizi elaborates on how our color vision is intricately linked to health detection. He explains that variations in skin color, particularly those related to blood oxygenation, serve as indicators of an individual's health and emotional state. For instance, a flushed face may signal embarrassment or anger, while paleness could indicate fear or illness. This ability to read emotional signals through color perception is not just a passive observation, it actively influences social interactions. By interpreting these cues, individuals can respond appropriately to the emotional states of others, facilitating empathy and social bonding. Changizi's argument highlights the evolutionary significance of emotional signaling in fostering group cohesion and cooperation. The discussion then shifts to the dynamics of social hierarchies and dominance within animal groups. Changizi notes that many animals, including primates, exhibit complex social structures where dominance plays a crucial role. He draws parallels between these animal behaviors and human interactions, suggesting that our understanding of dominance is deeply rooted in evolutionary history. In human societies, the ability to navigate social hierarchies is essential for survival and success. Changizi posits that emotional signaling, particularly through color perception, aids in establishing and maintaining these hierarchies. By being attuned to the emotional states of others, individuals can gauge their standing within a group and adjust their behavior accordingly. This insight into the interplay between dominance and emotional signaling adds depth to our understanding of social dynamics. As the conversation progresses, Peterson and Changizi delve into the evolution of language. Changizi argues that language is not merely a tool for communication, but a complex system that has evolved alongside our cognitive abilities. He emphasizes that language is deeply intertwined with our emotional experiences, serving as a means to express and negotiate feelings. Changizi's perspective challenges the notion that language is a purely rational construct. Instead, he suggests that language is rooted in our emotional lives, reflecting our desires, fears, and social needs. This understanding of language as an emotional tool underscores its significance in shaping human interactions and relationships. The discussion further explores the connection between emotion and language, particularly how emotional expressions inform linguistic communication. Changizi posits that our ability to convey emotions through language is grounded in our capacity to perceive and interpret emotional signals. This interplay between emotion and language allows for nuanced communication, enabling individuals to express complex feelings and ideas. Moreover, Changizi highlights the role of emotional expressions in facilitating social bonding. By sharing emotional experiences through language, individuals can foster connections and build trust within their communities. This insight into the emotional underpinnings of language emphasizes its importance in human relationships and social cohesion. Changizi also addresses the role of cultural evolution in shaping human behavior and communication. He argues that cultural practices, such as storytelling and music, have evolved to reflect and enhance our emotional experiences. These cultural artifacts serve as vehicles for expressing and sharing emotions, reinforcing social bonds and collective identities. The impact of cultural evolution extends beyond individual experiences. It shapes societal norms and values. Changizi suggests that understanding the cultural context of emotional expressions is essential for interpreting their meaning. This perspective highlights the dynamic interplay between culture and emotion, emphasizing the importance of cultural evolution in shaping human behavior. The conversation then shifts to the role of music as a form of emotional expression. Changizi argues that music is not merely an art form, but a powerful medium for conveying emotions. He posits that the structure of music reflects the rhythms and patterns of human movement, allowing individuals to connect with their emotions on a deeper level. Changizi's exploration of music as an emotional language underscores its significance in human culture. Music serves as a universal means of communication, transcending linguistic barriers and fostering emotional connections. This understanding of music as a form of emotional expression highlights its role in shaping human experiences and relationships. As the discussion continues, Changizi emphasizes the importance of emotional intelligence in navigating social interactions. He argues that the ability to perceive and interpret emotional signals is crucial for building relationships and fostering cooperation. Emotional intelligence allows individuals to respond appropriately to the emotions of others, facilitating empathy and understanding. This emphasis on emotional intelligence aligns with the broader theme of the podcast, which explores the interplay between perception, emotion, and social dynamics. By cultivating emotional intelligence, individuals can enhance their social skills and improve their ability to navigate complex social environments. This insight into the significance of emotional intelligence underscores its role in fostering healthy relationships and communities. The conversation takes a turn as Peterson and Changizi discuss the challenges of online communication. They explore how the absence of emotional cues in digital interactions can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. Changizi notes that online anonymity often exacerbates this issue, allowing individuals to express themselves in ways they might not in face-to-face interactions. This exploration of online communication highlights the limitations of digital platforms in facilitating genuine emotional connections. Changizi argues that the lack of emotional signaling in online interactions can lead to a breakdown in communication, resulting in polarized discussions and heightened tensions. This insight into the challenges of online communication underscores the importance of fostering emotional connections in all forms of interaction. In the concluding segments of the podcast, Changizi reflects on the future of human interaction in an increasingly digital world. He emphasizes the need to prioritize emotional connections and understanding in our communications, both online and offline. As technology continues to evolve, it is essential to find ways to bridge the gap between digital interactions and genuine emotional experiences.